Okay guys, welcome to Investors Vibe. My name is Philip, and today as well I will be talking to you about another crypto that I'm very excited for, and I think these market conditions have given us an opportunity to grab some for a very cheaper prices. Acala has been making a lot of waves even before launching because of how connected they were to the top VC investments. But right now, the market conditions have made projects like Acala and many top cryptocurrencies to be trading at prices that we never thought would be possible. So I'll be taking the opportunity to talk to you about Acala Network, what they do, and how they are bringing decentralized applications to mass adoption, DeFi to be specific. Acala is a decentralized finance network powering the aUSD ecosystem. That's the Acala dollar. It's a layer one for DeFi applications, and it is also compatible with Ethereum virtual machine. It's a specialized stablecoin and liquidity blockchain, and it is decentralized. One other thing you need to know about Acala is it is a stablecoin protocol that enables decentralized cross-chain stable currency that serves as the native stablecoin on the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. It serves on Polkadot through Acala, and it serves on Kusama through Karula. The reserve assets can be Polkadot native asset and Acala native asset, and it can also use a cross-chain like Bitcoin or Ethereum as an asset to mint some aUSD. Minting an aUSD is very easy, and it can be done through Acala or Karula, like I said, through those web apps, and it can also be mint through Polka Wallet, which is a mobile application. Anyone can mint Acala by depositing an acceptable reserve asset to create a vault or a loan process. The process is very simple. First, you select the asset you want to use as collateral. Either you use Acala or you use Polkadot, Ethereum, any of those. And I think as we keep going, many other assets will be added to it. But now you can use Acala. It's very simple to do. Second, the amount of collateral you want to deposit, you initiate that. And finally, the amount of aUSD you want to mint. This is a short process for you to use to mint the aUSD. After minting the aUSD stable token, you can use it on several other applications, the web applications that they have on either Acala or Karula. Also, other Polkadot ecosystem projects are integrating the aUSD, and I think at this point it is in the best position to become the stable token of the Polkadot ecosystem. Because of what happened to Luna, many people have been very skeptical right now about stable tokens, and especially the new ones coming. UST was kind of an experimental stablecoin that was trying to stabilize its peg using various methods. First, by minting and burning Luna as price rises and falls. There was a mechanism to incentivize the community to arbitrage either Luna or USD to try to keep the peg as close to $1 as possible. A lot of people in the crypto ecosystem were predicting the crash would happen once the peg fell below a certain point, like when it fell to 95 or 90 cents. There is a lot of arbitrage and a lot of value that has to be put into the stablecoin to bring it back to $1. And people refer to this as the death spiral when it reaches a certain point where the peg cannot return to $1. So this is what Dan said about UST after it failed. But it's not just something that you need to know. You also have to understand that Acala and Terra ecosystem were in partnership recently, and it was going to boost adoption for both cryptocurrencies. There are other things I have to talk to you about because I think things like this is the reason why the treasury is a very important part, like how foundations are important to DAOs and cryptocurrencies out there. I think treasury is a very important part because treasury is a piece of every currency. So stablecoins are no exceptions to this. The Acala treasury is a reserve of digital tokens, native and foreign to the Acala ecosystem, stewarded by Acala holders and funded from Acala protocol fees and community contributions events, with the purpose of enabling long-term network self-sustainability, and growth. There is also some development about how to bring adoption to the ecosystem. This is through the Ecosystem Fund, which is a collection of venture funds supporting the aUSD ecosystem. It is a $250 million set aside for eligible projects. These projects can either build on Acala or on Parachains, which are either on Polkadot or Kusama. This means that Acala is not just focused on building only the Acala ecosystem, but to upgrade the Kusama and Polkadot ecosystem to be the stable coin for both parachains. Even though Acala and Karula are the same thing, I think we also have to understand that there are differences between them. ACA powers the DeFi hub of Polkadot, and KAR, which is the token for Karula, powers the DeFi hub of Kusama. Even though they are both powered by aUSD, I'm much interested in Acala. Most of the value that will come to aUSD stablecoins will be locked into Acala and not Karula, because Karula is a test environment for Acala. I think this is understood by anyone who knows the differences between the two parachains. Now, let's go to CoinMarketCap to understand how the market is doing right now. So the first total supply of Acala is 1 billion. That is the maximum supply. Circulating supply of 437 million is in circulation right now, and it represents about 44%. A market cap of 153 million is where the market is trading at, which I think with the market conditions and everything, if things are to change, is a good price to get into. It is listed on most of the top exchanges. It's not listed on Coinbase yet, but I can see it happening because it's a top tier project. And secondly, Coinbase Ventures is an investor. Talking about Coinbase Ventures, this brings us to the level of VC investors on board, such as Coinbase, Pantera Digital Currency Group, Coin Fund, and Parachain Capital. Many other top cryptocurrency venture funds are involved in Acala. It doesn't guarantee anything though. It shows that the level of confidence the big money have in the Acala team and their vision is superb. The team is based in Singapore, and it is a competent team because of all the funds they were able to raise and all the adoptions and partnerships that they have made so far for the Acala ecosystem. The partnerships they have are some of the best that you can have in DeFi. They have partnership with Centrifuge, Anchor, Compound, and their partnership with Current is an attempt to mainstream DeFi adoption. Millions of current users have access to high yields that no bank is going to offer. This is massive for DeFi adoption, and it's massive for crypto in general. Acala is one of the projects that I see the price that it's trading at, and I feel like it is an opportunity to pick some up. We don't know where the market is going to go. Probably going to drop more. And if it does, if Bitcoin drops, if the stock market drops, if everything is going down, of course, you shouldn't expect Acala to go up or even maintain its current value. It's going to drop as well. But if the market returns, projects like Acala, some of these projects that are fundamentally focused on adoption and technology is what is going to empower people to come into crypto and bring in the mainstream adoption that we are all hoping to get one day. This is my analysis of Acala. This is a brief one. I know there are a lot of things I did not talk about. So please, if you are excited about Acala, if you are excited about fundamentally focused cryptocurrencies, then please subscribe to Investors Vibe and hit on the notification bell. I am going to provide that. Here, we do not talk about meme coins. We do not talk about any of those. I'm not saying they are bad. They serve their purpose. But here, we are more focused on fundamental analysis. We are focused on things that we can predict, things that gives us the opportunity to be focused on adoption instead of just about trends and quick money grab, I should say. So guys, subscribe to Investors Vibe. I will really appreciate that. I think it's a way that motivates me, and it gets me happy to see that people are interested and looking forward to the content I will create in the future. Again, my name is Philip. Also, like and subscribe. Bye.